Hello everyone, what's going on? My name is Heen, and today we're back with another Gotcha Car Spotlight, and this time we are looking at Lemans. And this car is a pretty funny play on words here because this car is the 2016 Ford GT, which is based on the new version of the 2005 Ford GT, which is a updated version of the 1966 Ford GT40, which beat Ferrari in a race at Le Mans. And that's what this car's name is, Le Mans. Everyone gets it now. Okay. Enough of these crappy jokes aside. It's early. Let's jump right into the vehicle showcase for this car. And as you can see, I am so cheap I couldn't even buy a BT1 because there wasn't one in the auction house. But I have a normal one for you to look at today. And this car is quite an inexpensive ST car as well. So the first thing we're going to look at are the decals, and I haven't seen these decals yet. I'm going to look at them the first time with you, and I can already tell you that I love this decal right here. And if you do know the original Ford GT, this decal is reminiscent of the Ford GT40 race car. And for everyone out there who really wants me to do it, there you go. Reminiscent of that old Ford GT40 right there. It's got Rush instead of Gulf there on the sides. Has some decals back there. Very, very cool design there. And let's take a look at the other one here. And I'm not sure what this one is. This one might be reminiscent of the current Ford GT race car. Look, I really don't know. Ooh, I noticed it didn't change that white there. That is actually kind of cool. No, this car definitely has a lot of play. For all of you people who want to make like a cool looking race car, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that too. It does have a specialty wing. That is indeed a specialty wing. Good thing I found this. Good thing I was trying to make this look into some kind of race car, which, ooh, it's a little strange, but... Hey, it's a race car. Neat, huh? Neat how I'm just bad like that. Anyway, but those are the very, very cool decals for this car. I definitely like the first one more. Being that it's reminiscent of the original Ford GT, well, this one looks like it could potentially just be a newer Ford GT racing decal. If we take a look at the aero kits, we will be disappointed because there is no aero kits available for Le Mans other than just the default one. But that's okay because this car is very, very cool looking indeed. It's a very mean looking car, but it's definitely a supercar for sure. And there are no special wheels for this car, fortunately. That's okay, because you can throw on some 3B wheels and have wheels that are too big and too wide. And as you can see, though, I should have looked at this too, or some of the other cars, but this car does have a specialty wing. Only for this car. It gives it that flat look that, allows the air to just flow right through, or you could just put your own wing on this car. However, it does look a little off. Maybe this one looks okay. Seems always that the OMD wing is the only one that stays tempered and looks somewhat normal. That is Drift City for you. Anyway, let's take a look at the stats. Just kidding. It is a NT version of the car. Let's head into the dealership and take a look at the stats on this beast. Quickly tour. Alright. So we have Le Mans ST. And if we take a look at the speed and acceleration of this car, boasting 283 speed and 305 acceleration. This car does have better acceleration than the Heen before it, but it does have worse speed. However, we'll see if that's truly the case in a little bit. And as for boost, this car boasts 178 booster points and 54 durability points. So, from a racing perspective, this car is also very good. This car is definitely a very, very strong racing car. And I can already say I would recommend it if you're looking for a cool looking racing car. And for HUV and rush time, well, with every HUV car, there's the racing car that is strictly for racing. Actually, I believe there's more racing cars than HUV cars in this game. Anyway, this car is not good for HUV. Definitely with that durability, not going to get you anywhere. And as for Neo, this car's bonuses do not give you that much of a bonus with Neo, but I could tell you what those bonuses right now as I pull up my handy Google Translate sidekick. And just a reminder, You'll find this in the App Store if you want to translate the game for yourself as you play it. Just aim this camera at your screen and you're good to go. So, as I predicted, the first ability is 40% speed reduction on crash, which is extremely good and is a very highly valued skill for racing for sure. People do enjoy this ability quite a bit, and that's probably why this car does see a lot of racing here. Drift City, Japan. And its other ability is plus 7 kilometers per hour to top speed, which is why I wanted to touch on the fact that it did have a lower speed base than Hiken. That's because this bonus actually does make it faster. Hiken, or about it's about the same speed. Let's be real. It's about the same speed as Hiken, with the bonuses that they share or similarities to. But this car does not have the turbo start, but it does have the 40% speed reduction on crash, which I believe is better for sure. So let's give a final verdict on the Lemans here. And my final verdict on Lemans is a 9 out of 10. This car is currently the best gacha car I see in our list right now. Obviously, other than Fate ST, definitely the 10 out of 10 best racing car in the game. Everyone go back, 6 years and go race that again. No, but in actuality, this car does deserve its 9 out of 10, I feel. The decals on this car are extremely cool. I love how they're throwbacks to the original Ford GT, and I feel like that's always going to be the case for every GT they make for the rest of forever, just to rub it in Ferrari's big fat nose. And for the aero kits, no aero kit, no specialty wheels, that's okay, but we do have this cool wing in the back. I feel like you should probably keep that one on. I'm not even going to credit it that much on the wing because, well, that really is the only wing that looks normal on this vehicle. As for racing, we took a look at those stats, and the stats on this car are excellent for racing, and the bonuses make it even better for racing for sure. Definitely a better racing car than Hiken. I definitely could see people getting behind me on that one. And for HUV, well, racing cars will be racing cars, no good for HUV. And for Neo, well, I guess the speed reduction on crash could be a little bit helpful if you run into one of those boss HUVs and get 500 of your HP taken away just because you touched him. So yeah, so what did you think about my verdict on Lemans? Did you think I was right with my big 9 out of 10 for this car? Do you think this car deserved the 10 out of 10? I don't think this car gets a full 10 out of 10. Definitely if it had like a cool aero kit or something, or some wheels going for it, I could definitely see that. Or did you think this car was absolute poop and you think that the Dominator should get that big 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 because you just couldn't get enough of Aronia and you owned 12 Aronias, one for each V, and because you couldn't get the V10 or 11, 12, you were just very, very frustrated and threw a brick at your computer. And with all Aronias aside, if you like the video, make sure to give it a big fat like. And if you like the video in general and you want to see more videos similar to this video, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, this is Heen, signing out.